guys, it's Steve Lamothe, the founder at Elevate Realty Group, and this week we are talking about points. I'm getting a lot of questions and have been this year, especially with high interest rates. So today we are going to educate you all about paying points when buying a home to buy your interest rate down, calling interest rate buydowns. So as always, trying to keep you educated on things that matter and ways to improve your real estate knowledge and make you a more informed buyer or seller. So when it comes to buying interest rates down, first and foremost, let's break it down. What is an interest rate buy down and what is a point? A point, when you hear lenders say it's 1 point or 2 points, is simply a percentage of your loan amount. So if you're paying 1 point on a $100,000 mortgage, it would cost $1,000. And one of the things that lenders will do is they try to fit you into a monthly mortgage payment that you desire, right? So let's say you want to buy a $500,000 home and you want a payment of $2,000. And at today's interest rates with your down payment, let's say that interest rates are 7.5%. Well, with your down payment on a $500,000 home, that payment might be $2,300 with taxes and insurance. You might say, well, that's above my budget. I don't want to pay $2,300. If you could find a way to come up with some extra cash, the lender might be able to show you some scenarios where if you pay 1 or 2 or 3 points, you can prepay and buy your interest rate down. So let's say interest rates are 7.5%, but you pay a 2-point interest rate buy down and your interest rate goes from 7.5% to 6.75%. And now your payment's closer to $2,050 a month. I know I'm kind of rambling here, but in a nutshell, when you're going to purchase a home, the lenders will use the common stated interest rate, whatever the 30-year fixed is. They all have their varying degrees of how they take the current interest rate and then add on rates based on your credit score, based on your financials. And then they will give you a quoted rate, say 7.5%. One of the key things with interest rate buydowns is it's very powerful to help you save money on a monthly basis. So first and foremost, your lender that you're working with should offer you some advice around how to lower your monthly payment with interest rate buydowns. If they never mention this to you, that's strike one, you should fire them. Number 2, you should never let a lender convince you or suggest to you to buy interest rates down without asking more questions. So sure, you can pay 20 grand or 15 grand to get a better payment. Say you save $100 or $150 a month, but if it costs $20,000 to buy your interest rate down, but it takes like 6 years for you to be able to get that money back in savings from the monthly savings that you have, and you think you might move within 6 years, it might not make sense to buy your interest rate down. I'll quickly break that down and let you guys go. So let's say you're buying a home, it's your first home, and you have 1 child, but you know you're gonna have 2 or 3 kids. And this home that you're buying is not in a neighborhood that you know for sure you want to stay in for the next 10 or 15 years. Well, if you're going to buy a home today and you're getting quoted a 7.5% interest rate and you're thinking about buying the rate down for 20 grand so you can save $200 a month, well, it would take literally 10 years for that $200 a month, 2 grand a year, $2,400 a year. It would take almost 10 years for you to have the $20,000 savings that you're paying up front to get a lower rate. In a nutshell, you have to think about this before you buy. Interest rate buydowns are extremely powerful in the right situations, and you don't even have to be buying a home. If you're refinancing, I know a lot of people aren't doing that right now, but if you refi, you can buy your rate down at the time you refi as well. As always, I am not a lender, I'm a real estate agent just trying to educate you. This is a buzzword. Buy downs are really popular these days. You just need to understand and consult. As always, call us at 916-436-SELL or visit our website at homesbyelevate.com.